Hello everyone, you are all welcome back. How are you all doing? I hope my amazing family, you all are doing fine. I trust God Almighty that you all are doing great. Okay, we are back again about this our program, Marriage Philosophy. Okay, the way marriage is supposed to be by the special grace of God, the way God ordained marriage to be. That is what we are talking about here. Okay, so my name is Evelyn Omorogbe. So we are back again with our program. God bless you all.
Hello everyone, thank you once again. We are very glad to be on your way again.
Yes.
You are welcome to Marriage Philosophy, the ways marriage is supposed to be. Today, my name is Omorogbe Solomon. Today, we want to talk about the characteristics of marriage, the requisites of marriage, or the rules of marriage.
Yeah.
If these rules are not complete, you are going to find some difficulty in marriage.
In the marriage.
But when you are able to follow these rules, it's about 12, then you have a successful marriage. So the number one I want to talk about today is love. Love, patience, and understanding. So love is a very important aspect of marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Without love, marriage cannot work. That is why it's very important for you, for anyone, before going to marriage, you have to make sure you love whom you want to marry. I can compare love to something what they call propeller. Propeller is a machine that make other things to move. For instance, the aeroplane has a propeller which makes it fly. The ship has a propeller which makes it move. Any engine that has no propeller may not be able to move. So love is a wheel. Let me use another word. A wheel that can make something to move. So without love, there is no way marriage can move. Marriage cannot be successful without love. Because for a woman to have patience, for a woman to, in short, every other characteristics fall under love. Because if you don't have love in your marriage, you will not have patience. You cannot even wait for your husband. You cannot even make sacrifice. You cannot do anything because you don't love your husband or you don't love your wife. But when that love is there, it is that, because remember that the meaning of love is deep feelings, deep affections from the heart. You already has that man in your heart. You already has that woman in your heart. So forgiveness will be easy for you because of love that is dwelling in your mind. If you don't have love for your husband, you don't have love for your wife. Because there is no marriage without little problems. Let me put it like that. When a time of quarrel, then how do you forgive each other? It is not possible to forgive each other because love is non-existent. That is why you see some family, at first time, that love is there. Everything is sweet. Every moment is, there's no dull moment. They are always happy with each other. But by the time they allow love to die, the difference will be very clear. Everybody will be doing his or her own. This one will sleep and face the other side. The other one will be sleeping and face the other side. When one is going out, you will not even tell the other one. If one is outside, you will not even call. So because that love is dead, is dead. So no man, no woman should allow love to die in their marriage. Love is like a flower. You water it. When you plant a flower, you plant any plant, you have to go there, you water it. When you water it, it will be growing, it will mature. And when it matures to a big tree, it can no longer fall. That's how love is. So, because of time, I want to allow my wife to speak on this issue. Love is number one and it's very important. It is the engine, is the wheel that propels marriage. that make marriage to move. It is love that brings happiness to marriage. Without love, there will be no happiness.
Exactly. Love is the engine. Without love, it will be difficult for that marriage to be moving on smoothly. Yes, it is love that will make you, the man, the woman, to care for your husband, to care for your wife, because something you love, you care for that thing, you carry it like egg. Whom you love, you will not want anything to hurt that person. You care, you nurture that thing like egg. You hear some women will say, I know they play with my husband, oh, he's my everything, oh. You hear some men will say it, I know they play with my wife, oh, he's my everything, oh, because that love is there. That love produces so many things in that marriage. It is that love that will, make you to be able to bear some certain things because of the love. Yes, because of the love. You will be able to bear so many things because that love is there. We have other one to still talk about, but we just want to, we have talked about this before, just to add little to it. So let's go to the next one and see how that one is. Let's talk about that one too together.
Thank you very much. So the next one we're going to talk about now is understanding. Without understanding, marriage cannot go on smoothly. What is understanding? It's a very simple word. From understand, that is getting to know more of something. Let me use a physical object to demonstrate what we are talking about. For instance, if you want to ride a car that is not yours, it will take you depends on the condition of that car. It will take you some time for you to understand that car. At the very first time, because your car, you already understood your car. So when you enter your car, it's very easy for you to drive. But this is a friend's car or another person's car. So when you start, you are going to find some difficulty because you have not understand that car. Then by the time you get to understand that car, it will be very easy for you to drive. That is how understanding is
In marriage.
Even your cell phone, when you buy new cell phone, it will take you some time for you to understand everything that is in that cell phone. By the time you now understand that cell phone, it will be easy for you to operate. So if you don't understand something, you can't operate that thing. That's how a man is in the hand of a woman. That is how a woman is in the hands of a man. You get to because this understanding, some people will say, I just understand my wife. Yes, the understanding starts from the very day of marriage. But you cannot understand yourselves within a short time. But as the marriage matures, then the understanding will continue to proceed. As time goes on, you will now understand each other. But if there is no understanding, there is going to be a problem, because what you don't understand, you cannot deal with it. There is no way you can continue to marry a woman that is difficult to, because some people are very difficult to understand. That's why I'm saying. That's why we are saying this. Some people are very difficult to deal with. Make yourself easy for your husband to understand. Make yourself easy for your wife to understand. By the time your wife understands you, your husband understands you, you will see everything will be flowing smoothly. So understanding is very, 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 very vital. That is why even when there is a little problem, because of understanding, you can easily deal with that matter. But if there is no understanding, this one will quarrel face right, this one will quarrel face left, because there is no understanding. If your husband is talking, you've already understood your husband. You have to wait. Already you understood him. When your wife is talking, maybe there's something argument. She's talking. You wait, because you understood what she always does. So for that reason, understanding is very, very vital in marriage. Nobody should overlook that factor of understanding. It is understanding that will bring your heads together to think and to do every other things that you want to do. So I will also leave my wife to talk about this. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all. Before I talk about that understanding, remember we talked about love before. Remember that the Bible says man should love his wife and the wife should obey. Obedience, surrender to the husband. See, if we are able to follow the way, the plan of God for marriage, everything will be so smooth, so fine. You will enjoy your marriage. Your marriage will be heaven on earth if you are able to follow God's manual for marriage. Yes, he said, man, love your wife. The woman, you submit, obey your husband. If we are able to do this, you will see that the home will be sweet. Now, I want to talk about the understanding. Okay, if there is understanding in marriage, that marriage will be so sweet. Maybe you are not at home. Maybe your husband is at home, or wherever you are, your husband is not with you there, and there is something that just come your mind you want to do, and you say, no, I don't want to do this thing. I know my husband, if I do it, he's not going to like it. Maybe your friend, there's somebody that you don't see me now, just do it and let's go. No, you will be insisting inside because you already know your husband. You already know how he's going to react if you do that thing. You will hold on until either you call him on phone, or when you get home, you discuss it together before you now do that particular thing. Know that thing, you know that your husband hates it. Your husband doesn't play with it whenever you do it. And you still go ahead and do it. Maybe you understand that your husband, but you just want to do it. That is the reason why I said before that when we are able to follow the manual, marriage manual that God prepared and gave to us to follow, our marriage will be sweet. There will not be problem. Everything is in our hand. God has done his own. Yes, God has done his own. If you know that your wife doesn't like this, that is the understanding we are talking about. You know your wife, like, you are just reading books. The time, we read novels. You can come and take Bible and begin to write summary, something about that novel, about that book you read. Your husband, your wife is also like that. It's not today. Did not just meet today, marry today, begin to have children. No, you have spent time together. Exactly. You are supposed to understand your husband. You are supposed to understand your wife. Yes. When this understanding is there, I believe the marriage will be sweet. All this problem we are having today will not be there. Today in the world, marriage are just collapsing. They are just collapsing like two fighting. It's no longer marriage. I don't know what is going on. These are the things that we are saying that, okay, we now said, let's come and be talking about this marriage together with you, not only me and my husband here, together. Marriage is collapsing as the day goes by, which is no good. That is not the plan of God for marriage. Marriage is not a thing that as you are going, you already have it at the back of your mind that, oh, tomorrow I am coming out, or if it's not working. No, you have to build that marriage. You have to, bear so many things. That is why that patience that we want to talk about now is coming in. It is there. In marriage, without patience, that marriage cannot work. God bless you all.
That's true. So remember, when there is an understanding, even if somebody tell lies to your partner, because you understood your husband, you understood your wife, that lies will not yield any fruits
at all. You will not allow it.
Because you may say, okay, no problem, I heard you. But you understood your wife already, you understood your husband already. You know what she's capable of doing. You know what he's capable of doing. So thank you very much.